A retired four-star admiral and former second-in-command of the U.S. Navy has been convicted in a major corruption case. Robert Burke was found guilty of directing military contracts toward a private company in exchange for a promised $500,000 a year job after retirement. This article points out that this makes him the highest ranking U.S. military official ever convicted of committing a federal crime while on active duty. In a press release, the Department of Justice said Admiral Robert Burke was found guilty of bribery in connection with accepting future employment at a government vendor in exchange for awarding that company a government contract. Following a 5-day trial, a federal jury found Burke guilty of conspiracy to commit bribery, performing acts affecting a personal financial interest, and concealing material facts from the United States. The verdict was announced by U.S. Attorney Janine Ferris-Puro, who said, quote, "When you abuse your position and betray the public trust to line your own pockets, it undermines the confidence in the government you represent. Our office, with our law enforcement partners, will root out corruption, be it bribes or illegal contracts, and hold accountable the perpetrators, no matter what title or rank they hold." Prosecutors said he steered the Navy training contract in 2021 to a New York-based company, Next Jump, in exchange for the job he was to begin after retirement. Assistant U.S. Attorney Trevor C. Wilmot told jurors during closing arguments, quote, "This is the man who issued the standards of conduct for the entire Navy." He added, quoting Burke's own words from 2020, "In May of 2020, what he said about ethics was, we have to get it right every time. We've got to be better than these standards, and a single act or omission can destroy a lifetime of achievement." Burke was convicted on charges that carry a combined maximum of 50 years in prison, though legal experts expect far lower penalties given his status as a first-time offender. Sentencing is scheduled for August. The jury heard excerpts of a recorded October 2023 interview with Navy investigators in which Burke acknowledged impropriety. He said, quote, "I was allowing myself to be influenced in ways that were inappropriate. I put myself in positions that allowed Next Jump to influence me, and I didn't fully disclose everything." Burke, who served as Chief of Naval Personnel from 2016 to 2019, and then as Vice Chief of Naval Operations through 2020, held top leadership roles during a turbulent era for the Navy. His tenure overlapped with the aftermath of the Fat Leonard scandal, which exposed widespread bribery involving Navy officers and defense contractors. Prosecutors argued that Burke's conduct ran counter to the leadership principles he had long championed. According to government evidence, after a July 2021 lunch at Belga Cafe in Washington, Burke agreed to help Next Jump secure contracts with the Navy and promote its services in the US and UK militaries in exchange for a future executive position. The contract, valued at $355,000, with Next Jump receiving about $250,000 as a subcontractor, funded leadership training for sailors in Spain and Italy. Testimony showed Burke overrode objections from subordinates to fast-track the pilot program, which was poorly reviewed and not renewed. Burke joined Next Jump after his retirement, working there for 4 months and receiving a prorated salary of approximately $167,000 before parting ways. Prosecutors highlighted a message from co-CEO Megan Messenger to co-CEO Charlie Kim after Burke's hiring, saying, quote, "No contract, no job." Meanwhile, Kim and Messenger, Next Jump's co-CEOs, are scheduled to go on trial in August. Both have pleaded not guilty and questioned the logic of offering Burke a lucrative salary for a relatively small training contract. An attorney for Next Jump said, quote, "I expect the evidence will show that Burke and others at the Navy misled Charlie and Megan. I think it'll be embarrassing for the Navy." Please leave a comment and tell me what you think about this latest update. If you could give this video a thumbs up, remember to click the like button, that's greatly appreciated. and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I will follow up soon. Thanks again.